Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest, was it Dragon Quest 8? Dragon Quest 11. Off screen I did do a few things, mostly I leveled up. I also found out a new high level on how many skill points I can get. 9! Because when I went to level 40, I got 9 points. So, holy crap, that's a lot. I'm just 1 point away from getting all of the sword skills for Nakahara here, which is awesome. After that, once we get that said and done, excuse me, I may start putting points into great swords just so I can master the sword mastery over on that side. Specifically this stuff here, you know. At that. Just these two, or these three are here. And to get this. This is a highly powerful spell that requires both of these, I believe. I can't remember exactly what it is though. But yeah. Once I get this section unlocked, I'm probably going to unlearn all of these things. Just so once I get Luminary back, which I eventually will, obviously, I'll be able to learn spells from that. I also respec Hendy to have swords instead of axes. Axes are great and they're very powerful. The problem is, I just don't like them. I can't think of anything bad. I just don't like them. I want to have the sword, the classic sword and shield, you know, make him a good paladin-like character, you know? So I decided to just go switch to that. He currently has the Heliodorian sword and shield equipped. Not sure if that counts for anything, but yeah. Apparently it was in my inventory. I'm assuming it came with the shield. Or with Hendy himself. So good stuff here all around. He has some pretty good power. What's awesome is this. This is basically Falcon Slash 2. It does 4 strikes. So thanks to this, I don't need to teach him dual wielding, which I think is something he can learn. I'm assuming it's like right there. But other than that, he's pretty much set to go. I'm just teaching him shield stuff so he has more defense, you know? Once that's done, I'll start working on heroism. Alright. Other than that, I didn't do much. I did create a Zombie's Bane, which is awesome. I also apparently got the Zombie Slayer. I actually looked up the recipe on how I got this. Basically, I need the Zombie's Bane and an extra mural, which you get from Phantom No. It's sold in a shop there. I just bought it because, like, why not? Add to my inventory list, and it apparently made a stronger Zombies Blade. Awesome. Alright, so let's go. I also turned in the quest that required us to kill a Borealis Serpent. The Borealis Serpent is that blue dragon in the sky. I needed to do a combo attack with Hendy and Nakahara. So I used 2 of my pet pips to do that. Now, I'm recording this almost immediately after I got everything set and done. I'm going to be recording for quite a bit more because I want to get to Octagnia again. They have a casino there, and I really want to get access to the roulette table there. Oh. Let's go, big boy! Oh, that looks so cool. Alright, fuck. Oh, no, Dragon Slash. I'm gonna show off Graphonic Slash. What was it called? Grafalcon Slash. Because it just looks cool. Ooh, crit! Nice! Ha! Miss. Now what's cool is, I can show it off now. Nakahara and Hendy have a dual pet besides Blaze of Glory, which just increases attack power. They have a dual Dragon Slash, which I believe I mentioned earlier. It doesn't look all that interesting. It's literally them just charging up and both of them doing Dragon Slash at the same time. So, yeah. Hey, come here. Oh, you poor piece of crap, you. Now, I don't blame you, Nakahara, but now's not the time. Freaking pervert. Alrighty then.
Victory is ours.
Up we go. I love these dragons. I wish that every area had one of these just so we could explore. My computer's about to act up. Better now than during a cutscene, right? Alright, let's go. Like, I love those guys. Oh, they look so cool. The freaking horse. Whee! There's a hidden chest back over here. Or something. Yeah, chest. There we go. The Sorcerer's Ring. Awesome. So I looked up a bit into the lore of the world itself, specifically Edrin. I can't pronounce his name for some reason now. Excuse me. Edrin is the protagonist of the third Dragon Quest game. However, the third Dragon Quest game was a prequel of sorts that basically paved the way for the first and second Dragon Quest games. So that's kind of cool. I still haven't looked into the backstory of his partners or anything like that, but it's still kind of cool that they did that. From what I've heard, this game is basically a pseudo reboot of the series, so it ties into the other games in some way, shape, or form. I'm not sure if the map's the same. That'd be kind of cool too, but, you know. I'm getting the feeling that the, Hermit is Rob. Just getting that marked, you know. Alright, let's save. That. Oh yeah, I got a new spell. I forgot about that. Level 40, I learned Kasiz, which is basically the highest flame spell I think you can get for him. Let's see. Yeah, Kasiz. Incinerate a group of enemies with the blazing flames of the underworld. It's the highest level Sizz spell, I believe. I'm fairly certain we'll get Veronica will learn a higher level spell. That looks like Rob. It is Rob. Now, I'm trying to remember what it is. I know there are... This is actually a real thing, which is kind of cool and disturbing in a way. Buddhist, or some Buddhist monks, this very rarely happens. I think it's like even outlawed nowadays. But basically, when a Buddhist or some, I can't remember what they're called, dang it, a Shaolin monk, Buddhist monk, one of the two, want to achieve the highest level of their faith, they basically enter a state like this. This happened a long time ago. I can't remember exactly when it was, but basically they would bury themselves with a hole sticking out of the tube, or sticking out of the ground with bury themselves in a box. There we go, with a hole and a tube sticking up for air, and they would basically meditate like this. Food would sometimes be dropped down occasionally for them to eat, but the food would get less and less until they basically die in this position. Recently, well, not recently, like maybe 6-7 years ago, relatively recently, one of these monks were actually exhumed for over, I think, 100 years ago, and he is remarkably well preserved. A lot of the monks say he's still technically alive, but just in such a deep meditative state, he can't awaken to the physical world anymore. Look into the story. It's a lot. It's very interesting. I know I'm not doing it justice, and I'm fairly certain I'm getting a lot of things wrong, but it's very fascinating. All right, let's go.
It seems we are too late. Is this the hermit we came in search of?
Unfortunately so. He was in deep meditation when he breathed his last. I am glad at least that he was prepared to meet his fate. But that posture, it is awful. Uniquely awful. I know it from somewhere.
Incredible! Issue 1 of the Ogre's Digest. And in mint condition.
Oh my god, Andy, no, not you! You were so noble! Why?
Indeed. It seems our friend here made his peace with the world before departing. This, at least, is some small solace. Huh? But this is one of the royal treasures of Dundrasil. Why would a lowly hermit have such a... By the skies! Can it really be?
Lord Robert!
Your grandfather was Master Pang's most fervent disciple. Can he have chosen to follow his mentor to the next life, perhaps?
No, he is still breathing.
What?
His spirit hovers in the place between life and death. It is only a matter of time before he passes the point of no return. But there may yet be a way to save him. If you were to follow him into the void, you might be able to bring him back.
But how? Is this even possible?
The ancient teachings tell us that the summit of Mount Panglai stands at the crossroads between this world and the next.
Oh, I kind of get it then. It's sort of a yin and yang thing going on here. Yggdrasil, the Tree of Life, brought life, whereas the summit of Mount Panglai is death, close to death. That's why it's protected. That's kind of interesting if that's the case. I doubt they're going to go that path, but that's actually pretty interesting if that's the subtext they were going for.
If you will permit me, I can perform an ancient rite that will send you to the place between worlds. But it is not a decision to be taken lightly. Once that place is entered, there is no guarantee of return. Well, will you take that chance? Will you visit the void and bring Lord Robert back to us? Very well. I will prepare for the ritual. Tell me when you are ready, and we will begin.
Yes, yes. Talk to the bald kid, but get nervous about your silky smooth locks. Man, you're egotistical. I love that I did this. I love that I did Skypox. That's hilarious. It's annoying in battles, but...
It is time to depart for the place to which every soul must go, but from which few ever return. It is time to perform the rite.
What is this foolish dance? What manner of ritual is this?
Nakahara has very feminine legs. This place looks awesome. Oh, I love this place. I have a soft spot for some reason of games that include afterlives like this. Well, not like this, but games that just have interesting death like this, I should say. Ooh, that was weird. Hey, who are you?
Another wandering soul drifts into my domain. Welcome, child, to the end of your journey. Destiny is cruel indeed to send me one so young. This may be a fruitless question, given the vacant expression you wear, but do you know what fate awaits you here? He is wise beyond his years. An intellectual giant. I must return to the world above and tell everyone I met such a marvel. Do you think me a fool, boy? Do not pretend. There is no need for pretense here. You are ignorant. This is as it should be. Let me unburden you of at least a little of your ignorance. I will explain in simple terms that even an idiot may understand. As you see, this world is a blank slate. It is a place of nothingness. Before Yggdrasil fell, departed souls would come here before returning to the World Tree. But now that the tree is gone, it is a place with an entrance but no exit. A dead end for the dead. A spiritual cul-de-sac. What I'm trying to tell you is that you will never leave this world. Before long, your soul will dissipate and be lost to the void. As long as the cycle of souls is interrupted, all who die will suffer the same fate. Until at last, the Lord of Shadows is the only one who remains. This is your destiny. Accept it, for you cannot change it. Or do you cling to the vain hope that the heart of Yggdrasil may be recovered from Mordegon's clutches? If you do, you are a fool. And yet, you would not be alone in your foolishness. There are others who refuse to accept that all is lost. Some people just don't know when to give up.
I like her. I'm sorry, she has a similar design to a character I always make whenever I play games with a creative character. So I like that. Bright brand here bores. When bright brand bores through heaven's doors, the sun shall rise over dark skies and banish night with holy light. Nice. With the Dunderstill sigil still on there.
Did you think that he chose death out of a sense of despair? You could not be more wrong. He came here with hope in his heart. The hope that one day he will defeat the Lord of Shadows. Your grandfather came to find me so that I might teach him the last of my secrets. You know who I am, of course. Foolish child. I am Pang, Grand Master of Angrila. Your grandfather's teacher and tormentor. Do you see the magic circle that surrounds him? The precise pattern of movements draws energy from the ether and channels it to create the mandala of Yggdrasil. This is the final secret. He has been flailing away like this ever since he arrived here. It is not good for him at his age. But when the great sigil is complete, he will have mastery over a power not seen since the Age of Heroes. Get out, mate! Don't you dare give up now! I'll beat your bottom black and blue, I swear it!
Oh!
Well, would you look at that? Perhaps he is not completely useless after all.
Hey! Did you see that? I finally did it! Oh, it was beautiful!
Yes, very impressive. I thought you had gone soft in your dotage, but it seems you still have some guts. Well done.
Jinx! Grandmaster Pang! Was that praise? Woohoo! For the first time in my long life, she's actually paid me a compliment. Oh, that's warmed my cockles more than 100 nips of the hard stuff.
Ugh. Perhaps if you could stop congratulating yourself for one moment and squint beyond the end of your bulbous nose, you would see we have a visitor.
Oh my! Is it really you, laddie? Oh, not you as well. Your poor young life snatched away from you. It's not fair. It's not fair, I tell you.
Oh, stop your sniveling. The boy is alive.
He's what? But what's he doing here then?
He and his friends found your body and sent his soul from the world above to bring you back.
Ah, really? But I only came here to... And you went to all that trouble. As you can see, I'm perfectly fine. Finer than ever, in fact. Now that I've learned the final secret, you and me are going to be unstoppable. Come on, let's get back to our bodies and show that Lord of Shadows what we're made of.
Stop right there! Where do you think you are going?
I can't thank you enough for all you've done, Grandmaster. But now that my training's finished, I need to be on my way.
Finished? Oh, but we haven't even begun. Honored Luminary, if you would like to follow me.
I also don't blame him. I love Grandmaster Pang. She is just... Oh. We can look at her. Oh, crap. Yeah. I like her. Really like the design, too. Jeez. Alright, what you gotta talk about?
Your grandfather has mastered the last secret of Angri-La. He now has the power to send enemies straight to the beyond. It is a technique first devised in the Age of Heroes by Morkant. brother-in-arms of the Luminary of Legend. For you, I have a technique no less impressive. An attack of such incredible power that it can tear through all 4 dimensions. It was devised by Erdwin himself during his training with Yi, our first Grand Master. And it will give you strength beyond reckoning, Luminary.
Well, that can't be a bad thing. Me with Morkant's spell and you with Erdwin's attack. We'll be unstoppable.
If you can master it. None since Erdwin has been able to do so. The training you must undergo to acquire this power will be more intense, more relentless, more excruciating than any you have faced before. Well, do you think you have what it takes to endure this most trying of trials? I knew you would make the right choice. Now, let us begin. The first step is to focus your mental energies and call forth a blade of pure light. Hold out your hand and try.
Haven't I technically been doing that with Giga Slash the entire game, pretty much? Well, technically, yeah, I'm making a blade of lightning, which is a blade of light. Ning.
As good as can be expected for a first attempt. The heat of battle should help to speed you up a little.
Battle? You mean you're going to fight him? Oh, no, the poor lad's not ready.
Me? Why would I rumple my nice clean robe when I have you to do my dirty work for me?
What? You're going to make me fight my own grandson?
Who better, Lord Robert? You have mastered all our secrets now. There is no one better suited to the task. And besides, I've always wanted to see 2 princes of Dundrasil battling it out. Let me know when you are ready to begin. Before we continue, allow me to give your grandfather an unfair advantage. All in the name of speeding up your training, of course.
Oh. Oh. Oh, aye! I've not felt this alive in decades! Let me at the little blighter!
That's the spirit. Don't hold back. Show him the true power of our last and greatest secret.
Just you watch me.
Luminary, prepare yourself. Beat back the onslaught and unleash the technique if you can. The more you use it, the stronger it will become. You must practice until it is perfect.
Here I come, laddie. It's time to show you what this old man can do.
I really like her. Alright, so great thing about this new guide, by the way, that I'm using. I forgot, I'm actually in Pep State. It comes with a boss synopsis, pretty much. Basically what it's about and whatnot. Rab here. Jeez. He's pretty powerful. Obviously. Oh, that's the ability. I need to heal. But he has only about 500 HP. Stop thinking about the time you cast a spell on your dog. Right, defend. Jeez! Nakahana, stop it! I'm gonna lose, I can't attack! Alright, let's try it again. Heal up. Stop it! Dang it! I literally won't be able to do squat because I keep needing to heal. I love this skybox thing in the open world, but I hate it during battles. Oh great, lovely, thank you. Jeez. Look, this entire battle's been me just healing, because I can't attack. Finally! Quadra Slash! That did bugger all. Alright. Fine then. His shadows only have like 100 HP. Alright, defend. Thankfully I do get a bit of a warning who's about to do that. Just superior medicine. 70? Really? And it seems like I can only attack with the... I can only damage Rab with the thing. Great. Thanks. Let's get rid of the shadows, I don't have to worry about them. Stop with the freaking pearly gates BS. Alright. Here we go again. It's getting stronger. Stop with the doppelgangers! Oh, great! Oh, great! Definitely need to defend that. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. No! Yeah, here we go. Holy crap, that's a miracle. Oh! Stop with the spells! I think I'm gonna use Yggdrasil's Dew just so I can heal myself up. Nothing happens. Great.
Freeze! Let the darkness consume you!
I hate Sam. Alright, next turn I'm gonna use an Yggdrasil's Dew. That fully heals. Not enough FP, good. I see my HP back. Thankfully his physical attacks aren't that bad. Alright, let's get rid of those annoyances right quick. Alright. Gladness uses no MP. Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of them. Because they're annoying. I'm gonna tank the pearly gates. Best I can. Luckily, Rab's almost dead, though. Oh, great! A lot of time. Let's see here. I could have sworn I had more. I could have sworn I had the Sage's thing on me. Oh, great. No, stop! I'm gonna lose. Unfortunately, since even though this is a quote-unquote sparring match, I can still die and get game over. It's all because of that freaking skybox keep popping up. Right. Here we go again. 300 G's, finally. I'm surprised I won that.
Oh, yes. Wonderful. I couldn't have beaten him more soundly myself. I must say, I doubted you had it in you. But you have proved me wrong. And for once, that is no bad thing. The power of the technique comes from your heart. Hone that greatest of weapons, and none will be able to stand before you. Now, I think it's time we peeled that old degenerate off the flagstones, don't you?
You beat me, even with the last secret of Angry-La in my side. Oh, I can't believe how much you've grown, laddie.
You weren't too much of an embarrassment, no. Perhaps I finally have a disciple worthy of the name.
So this is where you have been hiding.
Wait, I know that voice.
Mordegan.
Sniveling worms. You thought to escape my clutches by cowering here in this ruined world. You have only delayed the inevitable.
No! Ugh! Curse you! I had thought your powers could not reach us here. It seems I underestimated you. So inconsiderate. There was one last thing I wanted to teach you. Fine. It seems we must do it the hard way. You two will just have to learn the ultimate ability here and now. Or die trying.
What? So the last secret of Angry-La wasn't the last one? And Quadra Slash wasn't either?
Of course not, foolish man. There is another. A supreme skill devised by Grandmaster, i.e. one that Erdwin and Morkan performed together. Well, don't just stand there. Combine your powers. Revive the technique that was lost to us so long ago, so that I can die happy.
You dare to resist me?
You must do exactly as I say. Exactly when I say it. We have only one chance. Robert, do not think. Act. Use the technique I taught to you. Quickly! Yes, the last and greatest of all the secrets of Angri-La. The technique to end all techniques. Solar flare!
He is back with us. But he is greatly weakened. We must get him to the temple right away.
Ah. You are finally awake. Good. I feared you had suffered some lasting injury. Lord Robert awoke a short while ago. He's outside speaking with the High Lama. We should join them.
As an aside, Solar Flare is actually a joint pep attack that both Rob and Nakahata can perform. That's kind of cool. Did I get any of my, anything else? I thought we got in their skill tree. Or at least something on the list. Hey. Outside the High Hall. Okay. I wonder if Robert's gone through the Luffy thing, where he just goes from scrawny to eating nothing but food and just becoming huge.
Oh, hello there, laddie. Better late than never, eh? What are you staring at me like that for? Is there something on my face?
It is your physique, Lord Robert. You were a good deal slighter only a short time ago.
Oh, that! Nothing a good breakfast couldn't cure. Aye, the Grand Master put me through worse on more than one occasion.
Lord Robert has told me what came to pass in the void, that you met Grand Master Pang, and that she trained you in the ancient arts. I hear that you were even able to master the ultimate abilities of your ancestor Erdwin. You have my congratulations.
And I hear that I owe you a debt of thanks, Sir Henrik, for looking after the boy here while I was away.
Please think nothing of it, my lord. It is the least I could do to make amends for all the wrongs I have done. Indeed, I feel I must apologize.
Ah, don't torture yourself over it, son. We've all been pawns in Mordegon's game. You've nothing to apologize for.
Thank you. Truly. What do you intend to do now? We had hoped to find guidance here in Angri-La, but alas, we find ourselves at an impasse.